Right here in the front.
Thank you so much for coming to speak to us tonight. It's an honor to hear from you. I'm just curious what your thoughts are about the 2020 election. Election security and integrity is extremely important to me and a lot of us in this room. And so on your campaign trail so far, I haven't really heard you address any of that. So I would love to hear your stance.
Well, first of all, I'm glad to do it. Robert Woodruff, who basically led Coca-Cola, had a business philosophy, and that is, if somebody steals from you, it's your fault. That was totally ridiculous what happened in 2020, and our people really let us down, and the other side abused that. Now, I am so glad that Governor Kemp led in 2021 to make it easy to vote and hard to cheat. But here's what you need to understand that we do in business. In healthcare, we call it continuing quality improvement. You never give up on quality, ever. So from my standpoint, you never let up, and you're always improving. I believe transparency is good. I absolutely applaud the FBI because I have a saying, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it, it defends itself. And it is important that we make you feel comfortable that this is fair. I have reviewed this software. The software, forget all the other stuff. This is the worst software I've ever seen in my entire life. It really is. I'm not making a political comment, I'm making a technical comment. It was not even made in this century. It's old technology, and we have all kinds of security issues. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to scare people, I'm just telling you the software. And the reason it's going to cost $1 billion, and Brad Raffensperger doesn't want to talk about it, is because they have 30,000 machines that they would have to go to each machine to upgrade. When's the last time you had Apple come out and upgrade your iPad or something like that? I haven't seen an upgrade on an individual PC at work in 25 years. In addition to that, and this is very simple from a technology standpoint, this young lady over here could go and do whatever she wanted to this computer, and it does not know who she is. So this is Robert Woodruff on steroids. There's no one that I could look you in the eye and tell you that we have full integrity and it's safe until this software is gone, period. So that's my view, but I will tell you, this is the problem with government in general. We make a statement, we pass a bill, but we don't actually follow up on it to find out did it work. I mean, the idea of not investigating, the idea of being concerned. Look, anybody that's lived in Atlanta as long as I have, I was born in Georgia Baptist. Fulton County's been cheating since then. So to have 21st century technology that guarantees you safety and security and so forth is not that difficult. This is not rocket science. We just need to have somebody who knows what they're doing on choosing. And I will tell you this, I will not delegate the selection of the software, period. Because I actually know, I have a software company and I actually know a little bit about it. And I think Greg knows a little bit about software as well. So anyway, so from my standpoint, I will not rest. And this, by the way, I would have auditing, I'd have the GBI chase every lead that's ever comes up if anybody's an accusation. We need to, and from my standpoint, if it's against the law, I would arrest them if one person cheats. Because guess what? Just like my 10-year-old friend, maybe nobody else will cheat when they see that. So, thank you.
What my conversation or comment to you is, we know that there's an issue. Trump has given us, I think all the governors, a mandate for going back to hand-counted paper ballots. The current governor doesn't seem to be interested in doing that, and so there are a lot of bills that are not getting passed, including the QR code. But also, so I'm questioning, if you become governor, what will you do? Will you follow Trump's mandate to go back to those and get
say people don't want a quarter-inch drill, they want a quarter-inch hole. What I'm looking for is integrity. Now, we already have a third of our routes are handwritten right now, so we're already a little pregnant, and to my knowledge, that hasn't been a problem from that standpoint. Let me put it this way, if American Express was doing our voting, we wouldn't have a problem. Okay? This is not rocket science for us to get it right. As far as I'm concerned, we can do both as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. I really believe in 2026 that there is an ability to get technology that makes it easy for you to be able to go on and see what you voted on, and for us to do an audit to find out that you're voting for Donald Trump or whoever else. So to me, I'm not saying I'm against paper. I just don't know that it's necessary if we get the right one. If that's the only way we can be safe, I absolutely would support it. But I would first like to figure out if we can get something that was created in this century first, before we do that. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Another election, and that is, we have a fantastic ignore every more information. It's lacking. If you were got ability for cleaning up acres.
Well, I think we've got to put some teeth into the state ethics or the state election board. From my standpoint, I think we ought to pass a law. If they can't do it, then the state can take over and have the GPI go and investigate. Again, we have to feel comfortable. If you guys had somebody that you felt like did the work, looked at the information, exposed it, it was transparent, and we investigated things, and we pursued things when they happen like that, then I think we'd all feel better. Right now, it is un-American for you to feel like our system is unsafe. It's just really un-American to feel that way. We don't have to feel that way. I would always be diligent and never, I would have a lot of vigor. I would have the GBI pursue every lead because I want everybody to feel like that it's right. So I would never give up on it. I don't think it's you pass a bill and hope that it works. I think you have to every year, just like I run our business. We don't wait a year. We review things every quarter. Are we doing what we said we were going to do? And I think that's what we got to do until we get it right.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming. I'm Rick, too.
Yeah.
I mean, also.
You're Rick number one.
Our country's gone through 4 years because of our election system in 2020. Our governor told us that we're voting on electronic machines that can be hacked. Last month at our state election board, they showed how easy our president's electronic voting system can be hacked. He did it in 10 seconds in front of the whole board, the whole state election board. When you're talking technology and software for the electronic voting system, these systems are designed and built to control elections. You know that is very whole. The people here, a lot of my friends, are very involved. And we know that a lot of governors have banned these electronic voting systems. And we're stuck voting on them after a 2-year no QR code law. And we're coming up and we're voting on the same machine. I was a poll worker, I quit because of the proposal this morning. I'm a veteran, so that takes terrorism. I can't stand it. We know our votes are being counted properly. So as Mr. Trump put out 14-248, an executive order that is 13 pages. Man, it just nails the election process. We put another one out regarding Woodruff. We have to get our elections right, and we're not going to do it through software or technology. We go back to the box, handwritten, paper message.
Well, first of all, let me be clear about something. Let me be clear. When you get in my mind, I live in the future, okay? So if we only had the option of Dominion or paper, there's no question it should be paper, period, because that's the only way we could do it right now. I don't know what we passed, or I think they're gonna come back and, you know, yeah, I understand. And since I'm not down there, maybe talk to our brothers in the Senate that talked earlier and ask them, but from my standpoint, you don't have to convince me of the insecurity issues. And the fact that Brad Raffensperger didn't even try to even address this issue in the last 2 or 3 years is absolutely abhorrible. Period. I mean, it just really is. So from my standpoint, if we only have the two, now I don't know, here's what I don't know as a practical matter, is can we train everybody to change that system in a few months or not? And if we can't, no, I understand. Then if we can do that, I would support that tomorrow morning versus what we have right now. Okay. I just want to be clear. I want to solve the problem, and I guarantee you paper ballots today is safer than what I've seen on this software until we can come up with a better system.
Okay, question up front here.